This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. Well, Chingy is back at it again. Says that 50 Cent wanted to make him president of G Unit South. Now, this isn't a personal attack towards Chingy. For the music Chingy makes, he was very good at it, okay? And it was catchy. I don't know why he fell out of... this industry will eat you up and spit you out, And I think there was just a lot going on, man, for the past over a decade. We haven't really heard from Chingy for, 15 years? Even though he's dropped stuff, it doesn't make the same amount of noise because it's hard to navigate once you got to go solo, independent, But then, he's talking about dropping a cologne and everything. It's like, I would say my recommendation would be, get hot again at something before you drop a cologne. Because, people got to want to buy the cologne, That's no shade, It's just like, you can't just drop a cologne out of nowhere. I mean, look at, and this is like Soulja Boy. Look at even Soulja Boy. He stays... being posted in blogs and everything, right? Because he starts beefing with everybody. But nobody cares about Soulja Boy anymore either. I mean, he sold 500 units his first week. He sold 500 units, That means that nobody wants to buy your stuff anymore, So, and what's with Soulja Boy, talking about Soulja Boy, he was ahead of the gaming and everything. He just didn't capitalize on that. Other people like Ninja and stuff really capitalized on that when Soulja Boy was ahead of the curve on a few things, for sure. Shef G hit with a 140 count murder conspiracy case. Him and 30 others. They showed him walking out of the jail. Let me get to that. They showed him walking out of the jail, getting escorted out. Bro, I don't know. It's like you openly use guns, stolen cars, and everything, eliminating gang rivals, talking about gangs. This is what's going to happen now. Stop telling on yourselves and talking too much, Leave that stuff behind if you're going to go into rap, because there was some good songs that Shef G had. Sleepy Hallow was there, is also arrested along with that as well. Sleepy Hallow was dope. We'll get to 42 Doug in a second. The last thing I want to get to on this video is, so Jack Dorsey was brought to court for buying title. Said it was irresponsible. And it was. He bought title for the deal actually closed at $240 million, right? I think Jay-Z retained a piece of the ownership, but this made him part of Block. Jay-Z on the board of Block, which oversees Square, Cash App. It's all part of the same conglomerate. Tidal was a failing company. It was once valued at $600 million by Sprint investing $200 million in 2018. Tidal quickly failed to be sold. 33% was sold at $200 million, right? To now have 86% sold for $237 million is a bad look. I hope that Nicki Minaj and everybody else didn't put any money into Tidal and they were just given ownership in stock because you would have lost your money on this deal. It was a horribly run company. And Tidal's not going to do anything with it. They bought it more of to bail. It was to bail Jay-Z out because he wanted to do business with Jay-Z, but Jay-Z and him brokered a deal on Tidal because that was a failing company. Failing financially, losing major contracts, and facing ongoing criminal investigation. This is what Jack Dorsey was facing. But the judge said, by all accounts, he can and is able to make a terrible business decision because, even though you have a responsibility to your board, the fund that was bringing him to court, they didn't have the law on their side. I would be mad too trusting somebody with millions of dollars to make good decisions, and he's just doing like little chummy business deals with his friends. That's horrible. It was a goodwill in accounting. That's what they said. Anyways, Jay-Z's a lucky guy. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.